Greetings, dear ones. Today I'm going to talk to you about being crazy. I am the goddess known as Jackie Gates. Okay, the mere fact that I introduce myself as the goddess, now that's a little crazy too, right? But you know, when you hang out with the herd, and I'm not being derogatory here, but there are people who are never going to be entrepreneurs, who are never going to see the big picture, and who are very happy just right where they are. If you're not one of them, they are going to look at you funny, and they are going to call you crazy, and they're going to roll their eyes and say, you know, what the hell are you thinking? And I'm urging you to not listen. And the easiest way to not listen is to not hang around them. Now, I realize that this can be difficult because often the biggest naysayers are in our immediate circle, our family members, old-time friends. These are people who, first thing, they really care for us. They don't want to see us get hurt. And when you start doing something they think is crazy, they're going to try to protect you by talking you out of it. And then the other thing is that they have a huge vested interest in you staying the same. Most of the time that comes from our parents and siblings. Most mothers, they have this whole thing about obviously not wanting their child to get hurt, but they also, they almost don't want the child to change. It's an odd thing. It's a pulling and pushing thing. But a lot of the time, parents, especially elderly parents, don't want to see you change. Because, for example, you start out in an entrepreneurial career. You join an MLM. You're really excited. You've had a fabulous result from the product, or you really believe in this particular thing, and you start talking about it. And your confidence grows. Now suddenly when your parents tell you to do something or they talk about something, now you have the confidence to say, you know, I don't think like that. I don't happen to agree with you. Or you might not make a family function because you have a very important webinar to attend. You know that your retirement depends on that webinar, or you're building towards, the webinar is helping you build towards your retirement. They only see the family function. It's an interesting and very delicate balance to try and hit. But if you're going to rise above the herd, you cannot walk amongst them. You have to spend time amongst the people who are as crazy as you are. You have to attend events. You have to listen into calls. You have to mastermind and hang out with people who think like you do. And sometimes it just can be as simple as having an audiobook. An audiobook on your CD player in the car or on your iPod, so that you're constantly surrounded by somebody who has done what you want to do. Think about this, people. We are not only a product of our environment, but our environment shapes us as much as we can shape our environment. So shape yours to be a reflection of what you want to be, not what you're leaving behind. Have a fabulous day, everyone. Talk to you soon.